As chief minister, he would often stay at Ryder's building for some time after evening, continuing with his work. One day, as he was leaving the office, he heard a sanitation worker coughing and suddenly stopped. The chief minister immediately asked for the worker to be brought to him. Terrified, the sanitation worker pleaded, "Sir, please don't take away my job." The chief minister replied, "We'll worry about your job later. First, we need to save your life." He then instructed the surgeon, "Send him to the TB hospital in Jadavpur immediately and tell the superintendent to admit him. He has galloping tuberculosis." The scheduled medical tests later confirmed the exact same disease. The chief minister even prescribed the necessary medicines for him. Simply by hearing a person cough from a distance, the chief minister could identify what illness that person was suffering from. Do you know who that chief minister was? He was none other than Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, one of West Bengal's greatest benefactors. It was around 10 o'clock in the morning. In front of Ryder's building, everyone, from the sergeant to the constables, stood alert. The chief minister's car was expected to arrive at any moment. That day, he had gone somewhere for an inspection, which was why he was running late. Otherwise, he would usually have arrived much earlier. Before long, the sound of a siren filled the air. A pilot car pulled up first, followed closely by a convoy of cars with red beacon lights. The chief minister, dressed in a white dhoti and Punjabi, had barely stepped out of his car at the gate of Ryder's building. As he walked forward, acknowledging the salutes of the officers, a sudden commotion broke out behind him. The eyes behind his thick-framed glasses narrowed slightly. But before he could even turn around to see what had happened, a young woman appeared before him, carrying a frail child in her arms. The sergeants and police officers were all stunned. The young woman fell at the chief minister's feet and began to cry. "Please save my child." Furious, the chief minister turned to the sergeant and thundered, "You all deserve to be suspended." Then, without another word, he strode away and took the special lift upstairs. Still scolding the young woman, the police officers almost dragged and pushed her across to the other side of the road. Just then, the chief minister came back down the stairs. He ordered the sergeants, "Go and bring them back." The sergeants immediately brought the woman back. This time, her husband was with her as well. Both of them stood there, trembling with fear. Surely, they thought, they would now be sent to jail. What an unfortunate moment it had been when they listened to someone else's advice and decided to do this. But the man standing before them now did not seem like the same man they had encountered just moments earlier. The tall man now stood before them as a figure of reassurance and compassion. At that moment, he was no longer an administrator. He was a doctor. Right there, he examined the child, gently pressing the little one's abdomen. Then he asked the sergeant for a slip of paper and quickly wrote down a prescription. He handed it to the child's father and said, "Take this prescription to the dispensary here. You won't have to pay anything for the medicine." As he was about to leave, he suddenly turned back and added, "And yes, let me know how the child is doing after 1 week." Then, putting on a tone of mock seriousness, he said, "You don't have to come here. Come to my house instead. I see patients at home for 1 hour every morning." With that, he walked towards the lift. Not only the husband and wife, but everyone present there had a smile of relief and admiration on their faces. This was the chief minister of West Bengal, and at the same time, one of its most beloved doctors. A physician who was said to possess the extraordinary ability to identify a patient's illness simply by looking at them. And yet, this was the very man whom Dr. Narottam Sarkar had once reportedly refused to accept as a suitable husband for his daughter, Kalyani Sarkar. He was apparently considered unworthy of marrying her. Later, this same man founded a city in West Bengal's Nadia district and named it Kalyani. Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy was truly an extraordinary and remarkable personality. And these were just a few glimpses into the remarkable life of Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy.